I tell you, I'm going to get this Mickey Ficky one day. Just don't know when. I'm going to talk about the 5 options or so that are no longer listed on the website that I have on my build sheet that I'm wondering if that's why there's a major holdup. Is one or multiple of those options are stopping me from getting my build date. Dealer's supposed to get back to me this week with an update, and when I get that, I'll post up a video. Um, Also, just I've had a few people ask, how can you speed it up? Dude, if I knew, I'd have my truck already. Um, from what I'm reading on the forums, what little information you get from the dealer, it's supply chain shortages, it's certain parts, and the more stripped down your build is, the faster you might get it. With that being said, I'll talk about the 5 options the, that you can't get anymore. But I originally noticed it. I did an episode a little while ago. I don't know, a month ago, and I couldn't get my build up to how much my build cost. And I was like, all right, there's obviously options missing. So this is like 86. My build was like low 90s. And when I went back and looked, man, they took a bunch of stuff off of here. And this is just the stuff I'm looking for. So there's probably more options out there. If you know other options, go ahead and post a comment. But right off the bat, reading the forums, there's a couple really good forums. I forgot the name off the top of my head, but they were talking about the bed liner and bed covers. So I did have both of those. Um, so I'm gonna see if I can get those things removed because I mean I can go down and get those anywhere. We know that Xtane makes a really nice soft trifold bed liner wherever. Um, the thing about this truck was I usually customize my trucks. I gotta take it down to Mumbly's, which good dudes down there. Get a lift kit put on. My truck now. I did the Fox coilovers in the front on my GMC Duramax. I got rid of that stiff ass torsion bar and I put the coilovers up front. Drop it off at Mumbly's, get the kit done, get the custom tires, and then when you buy aftermarket wheels, the tire pressure monitors always give you a bunch of crap. And go down here and get a bed liner and a cover. And it's like I just didn't want to do that. I found a truck where I could get the 35s. I could get a little bit of a lift. I could get a winch. I could just get all this stuff done, pick it up, and drive home. I got so much stuff going on, and I always got some car. I got a car out in Battle Creek, my classic car in Battle Creek, getting worked on. I'm about to do a build on a 1950 Mercury truck. There's like I got cars that I don't want to spend my whole day just driving around picking up cars. I got time for it. It's nice. I just want to buy this truck and bring it home. And I'm going right back to strip all the stuff off, go down to the off-road shop, see if they can do a winch, see if they can do a bed cover, and then see if they can do the lining. So the winch is off here as well. You can't see that package on the website anymore. And then the 2 other options I noticed was the rear heated seat, which isn't that big of a deal, but it's only $300, and you're already on a $90,000 truck. Why not just have the goddamn thing? So I don't have to have that. So you look at all that, and it's like, well, you got 4 options, and another option was because I got the PowerStroke, they got the rapid supplemental heat, which is nice. Diesels don't heat up as fast in the wintertime, and I don't always park inside. So it's just nice to have. I don't know if you ever been in one of those trucks that have the rapid heat, but you jump inside and the thing's blasting already. It's nice. My dad's like 80, or out doing something, or up north, and like his bones are like shattering. It's nice to just yeah okay. You could just start the truck too, right? You could remote start and all that stuff. I just thought it would be a cool option to have. I mean, and the rapid supplemental heat was $250 or something, like super cheap. So I'm like, all right. So we got the rear electric seat, we got the supplemental heat, the bed cover, the bed liner, and the winch. I mean, this is all crap that I don't need the heated seat. I don't have to have the rapid heat. I can get the winch, the bed cover, and the liner somewhere else. So I'm hoping the dealer comes back this week and tells me, hey, these things, if we knock a couple of these off, we can get a build date. Um, Two other things I noticed I had on my package, so let's call it 7. I did have the gooseneck and the fifth wheel prep. Again, things I can go somewhere and get. I just don't want to. It was the first time in a long time I saw a truck where I could just get everything I wanted. I could bring it home, back it in, hook my trailer up, and just go. I could just everything's ready to go. No aftermarket, nothing, right? And yeah, they pretty much taken that away because all the stuff that made that nice is now gone. So it's technically 7 items when you think about it. Um, Now, there's probably other things I'm missing. I don't know if I see an adaptive steering on here. I don't think I see an adaptive steering. I originally didn't order adaptive steering because the dealer told me straight up, if you want your truck anytime this century, don't get the adaptive steering. So when I went through here, I don't remember seeing that as an option. So yeah, man, the more stripped down you get, probably the better chance you have of. I mean, the King Ranch and all the other, get out of those options. Maybe you just get some of the more base trucks. Maybe even get away from the Tremor. I'm not sure. But I mean, this says 7 options right there off the top of my head. That's about $5,000 worth of options, right? I mean, they usually make good money on that, and you think they'd want to sell them because they make money on them. But I don't know if you're waiting. Not if you're waiting. If you removed anything off your truck to get a build date faster, please drop a comment because there's a lot of people that are trying to get the answers right now. Like, what is the magic? This is like playing goddamn Yahtzee right now. What is the magic combination here to win this game? Um, I also, when I ordered the truck, I didn't expect to snap my fingers and get a truck in like 2 months. I think the dealer originally told me like 4 or 5 weeks to 10 weeks. Well, so much for that crap. I'm now from September, 4, 5, 6, 7 months in. Let's call it 8 months if I get lucky and the thing gets delivered. But I never expected to like snap my fingers and a truck to appear. I know it takes time. Um, I got I tried to get allocation on a Porsche 4 GTS. It's probably gonna take me 2 years to get that car. I get it. You know, I never thought it was gonna come quick. There's just no communication from Ford, which just pisses you off. When I ordered my BMW X5 M50i, from the time that you order it, they give you a rough build date, not a locked in stone build date, but a rough build date. They can look at the supply chain and where they're at from production scheduling, and I'm guessing just maybe they have better like shop floor execution software that kind of gives them an idea of what's going on. Order in May, rough schedule to build in like August. Within 30 days of August, they give you a firm build date, and that's it. And it wasn't a matter of how fast. It's just the fact that there's communication there, and then once it starts getting built, you can actually track the progress all the way through. Um, they can't even. I got the thing from Ford in September saying you placed your order. That's it. If you want anything, you got to go bug the dealership, which the salespeople are not that helpful, and they usually act like you're inconveniencing them, trying to find out where your near 6-figure truck is. That's just kind of annoying. Um, if there was just better communication, maybe so many people wouldn't be pissed off. I think most of us understand what's going on in the world right now. We understand the supply chain issues, COVID, and then we get it. I don't think anyone's that naive right now. But it's like just piss poor customer service and communication on all parts. That is what's pissing us off right now. Tell me my truck's going to get built in August. I won't even complain. I just want to know. Or is it never going to get built? Come back to me and say, get rid of the electric seat in the back, the heated seat in the back. Knock off the gooseneck prep, and then we'll get it built. Why don't you just tell me that, man? But nothing. You just get nothing. And I think this is why people are getting so pissed off. But a sign of the times, right? And someone sent me a crappy comment saying that I shouldn't talk about other supply chain issues. I should only talk about the truck and make this episode 2 minutes. I'm trying to tell you about some of the other supply chain issues so you understand what's going on in the world. I'm still waiting on studio music equipment since November. 5 months now for that. I'm trying to get an Onan generator for a toy hauler. Um, if you're into trucks, you probably like generators. Try buying a generator right now that's got some kind of brand name on it. If you want one of those Onan 5500 watt generators, 6 months are telling you right now. Cummins, Onan, whatever they are. 6 months. How about one of those little portable Honda, those little like 1200 watt, 2200 watt ones? Good luck finding one of those right now. You can't get anything. Deep cycle batteries are hard to get right now. Lithium batteries are hard to get right now. Does anyone realize what the hell's going on in the world? We have major supply chain issues everywhere. No one's talking about it. Especially, it was all COVID, and now the war is here, and now all we talk about is the war. Um, try finding some 100 amp hour lithium batteries right now. You can get them. It's just tough. Someone's trying to replace the batteries in their trolling motor batteries on their bass boat, and they had a hard time finding deep cycles. Trying to get generators. Yeah, you can get a whole bunch of from overseas no name brand generators, but try getting a good brand generator right now. It's tough. I can't get a 5500 watt generator. What makes me think I'm going to get a diesel truck that's got a whole bunch of technology and all these different parts? We're all going to have to wait. So, and then if you didn't catch it, I also did another episode. I was getting questions about why I chose the PowerStroke over the Godzilla, and both great engines. And I just from the way I drive, some of the things that I find convenient, although diesel can also be irritating. And then resale value, and you pay the money up front. It's like 8,000 more sticker price for the PowerStroke over the 7.3. But I also mentioned you get a lot of that back when you sell it. Go compare used truck prices on gasoline trucks to diesel trucks. And let's talk about being in the Midwest, where if you have a 4-wheel drive diesel truck, they move so fast. And there's a value there, and letting your truck sit there for 3-6 months or whatever, trying to sell the damn thing. Diesel 4-wheel drive trucks in the Midwest, you can usually get a premium for them, and they move quick. So if you were thinking about the 7.3 versus the PowerStroke, check that episode out too. But anyways, that's all I got for this one. I will catch you on the next one.